Hey, James Mulvaney here, back with another microphone review and also a bit of a comparison we're going to be doing today. And what I want to do today is look at this microphone. This is the brand new Logitech Blue Sona. Looks very familiar. We're going to be comparing it with the old classic, the Shure SM7B. So let's dive right in and find out what this thing can do. So this thing is obviously getting some traction because we launched a video on the Radio.co YouTube channel, and within the first 5 days we've had around 5,000 views, which is really exciting. So obviously people are searching for this microphone. Radio.co did a great job of reviewing this mic, so I'm going to do sort of a review today, but also I really wanted to compare it because yet again we've seen another microphone which has got very very familiar form factor, and it's kind of looking very much just like the Shure SM7B. So I know that a lot of people who are searching for this, being it's a similar price tag, are thinking, how does it compare to the Shure SM7B? Should I go for this new microphone or should I go with the old classic? Let's find out. But for those of you who are new to this channel, my name's James Mulvaney. I'm very passionate about creating content around audio, microphone reviews, how to grow your audience. So if you're thinking about launching a podcast or radio station or a live stream, this is the channel for you. I'd appreciate a subscription, really helps me out. And also if you want to be notified when I push out new content, turn on your notifications. Having said all that, let's get down to the review. So let's switch to the microphone. First of all, just see how it sounds. Okay, so now you're listening to me on the brand new Logitech Blue Sona microphone. As you can see, this comes in two different colors. We've got a nice black finish and we've also got kind of like a matte white finish. And we've seen a lot of microphones, especially over the past year, which have come out with this form factor. Traditionally, as I mentioned in the intro, this is what a Shure SM7B looks like. This is a famous microphone. It's been used by lots and lots of podcasters, certainly in recent years. And one of the downfalls of this mic, to begin with, is it has a very high requirement in terms of the gain. You need a very good quality preamp, or quite often you'll need to use a device like a FET head or a cloud lifter to boost the signal. The Logitech microphone has actually got one of these type devices, from what I can gather on reading the kind of specs, built into the microphone, which is really useful, because it means you get a boost of about 20 dB of gain straight out of the box. So there's no need for one to use one of these external microphone boosters. But then also I kind of think in this day and age, you don't really want to go out and spend money on a booster anyway, and why should you have to? And I think one of the reasons this is so gain hungry is just because it's a really old design. It's been around for 30, 40 years. And back then, microphone preamps generally had more gain and stuff. So things were a bit different back then. And we've had to kind of invent these devices to kind of boost the signal. To deal with like the lower quality preamps that you find in sort of cheaper, more consumer electronic goods in terms of the sorts of interfaces that you might be using now. Things like the Rodecaster Pro II have got better quality preamps built in, and Rodecaster actually advertise it as one of the features that you don't need to use these devices, but I still find this whole process a bit weird, and I find it strange that Logitech are almost even advertising this as a thing. Surely the microphone should just have a better output. I don't understand why they're kind of almost advertising it like it's got this device built in. Surely the device should just be built in by default. I know that's what I'd do if I was making a microphone. So good job on Logitech for doing that. Bit of a strange on the marketing, but I guess they're still kind of clearly trying to compete here with the Shure SM7B. You know, it's designed in a similar sort of fashion. The price tag is very similar. So we've seen lots of other manufacturers over the past year, things like the Universal Audio SD1, which also comes in white as well, and the Samsung Q9U, which again look very similar in form factor to this microphone, look very similar in form factor to the Shure SM7B. So let me know what you think the Logitech Blue Sona sounds like. Another interesting thing about this microphone is it's a hypercardioid pattern. Now this is really good, and this is basically means that it's very, very focused, so it's designed specifically for close-up voiceover style work or live broadcasting or streaming, anything where basically you're right up in front of the microphone and really it's designed to reject any background noise. So if I go over here, for example, you probably won't be able to hear me as well. Likewise, if I'm around the side of the mic, you probably can't hear me. But when I'm close up in front of the microphone, that's how this has been designed to use. So just with a lot of other similar microphones in this category, the ones that look and sort of are priced around the same price that I've just mentioned, we've got built-in shock mount, which is obviously great if you're kind of, moving the microphone around, repositioning it. And we've also got a built-in pop filter, which is helping with those plosives to stop the kind of p sound that you quite often get, especially when you're speaking very close up to a microphone.
So now let's do a comparison. Let's flick to the Shure SM7B and see how they sound when they're put up against each other. So I'm currently speaking to you through microphone number 1, and now we'll switch to microphone number 2. So this is microphone number 2. Can you tell the difference? Which one do you think sounds best? So this is the Blue Sona to begin with, and this is what the Blue Sona sounds like. And now we'll switch to the Shure SM7B, so you can get an idea of a side-by-side comparison. Here is what the Blue Sona sounds like, and here is what the Shure SM7B sounds like. And now I'm going to continue talking, and we'll just kind of flick between them so you can get a nice idea side by side which one sounds best or which you prefer the sound of, because ultimately different microphones suit different people. Some people might prefer the sound of the Blue Sona, some people might prefer the sound of the SM7B, and again, different microphones suit different voice types as well. So this is what these mics sound like with my voice right now. We're not in a perfectly soundproof room here. This is kind of like a standard office environment, so there's a little bit of background noise, some people chatting over there. We've got some traffic going past outside, but I think you'll agree both these mics do a pretty good job of kind of eliminating any sort of background noise. And again, there's a few little echoes going on in this room. Let me know in the comments what you think of these two mics. Do you think that the Shure SM7B is still king, or have we got some stiff competition from the likes of the Logitech Blue Sona? I'm curious to know what you think. Leave a comment below. And if you've enjoyed this video, really appreciate a big thumbs up, really helps me. And also, if you found this useful and you want to see more reviews like this, remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. Take it easy.
Hey, before you go, let's connect on LinkedIn. I'm always posting interesting content like this over on my LinkedIn channel, and it'd be cool to hang out. So go to jamesm.com/connect, click on LinkedIn, send me a connection request. And once we're connected, send me a message, say you came over from this video, and I'll send you some cool things for free. Sound fair? Well, head to jamesm.com/connect and connect with me on LinkedIn, and I'll see you over there.